Governments are creatures of the Constitution. Isat Buchanan, step forward. You must come about today. Because the same governments that you are inciting that are creatures of the Constitution, it's obvious that you are not a part of the government. And it's obvious that in your quest to win the seat in East Portland, to help the PMP to form government, you would have been a creature and a vulture in the backs and on the backs of the Jamaican people. That's obviously what you're saying. You're also inciting for the residents of Cooperspen to pressure the government into giving them homes. You're also inciting that if it is that this does not happen, trying to put something in their minds is what I'm getting from what you're saying, because it's all a political plot for you so that Tova cannot win, because if you don't get house, Tova cannot win. So you're basically saying that these residents that the houses were demolished, they all voted for Tova Hamilton, and now you're saying to them, pressure them to get a house, because if they don't give it to you, Tova won't win, and that's the big problem. Isat, as someone that is an elected representative and also by extension an attorney, your reasoning as it relates to this specific topic is very senseless. It's very senseless. And now I understand clearly, and it's clear why the PMP did not form government, because which ministry would they assign to you, or which shadow cabinet would you be assigned as? You clearly are reasoning at the very, very grassroots, base root, dig up the earth and put down in their level. You're not reasoning as someone who is a member of parliament and representing a constituency. Why are you inciting for the residents to go out there and create all of this kind of excitement and make it seem as if everything that happened to them is the government? So now, what you're saying, the government should provide homes for everyone that their houses were demolished down there in Cooperspen. And what is your stance on Westmoreland and those persons that are without homes? What is your stance on that? Because now you're saying it's a responsibility of the government to provide homes for these persons, even though this has been coming from way back as far as 1992, when the PMP, People's National Party, was in power. Isat Buchanan is a real waste of time and waste of space.
The MP from down at East Portland, you're not MP again. You just done one big TikToker. Not no longer East Portland for you though. Every day over TikTok. A clone out yourself over TikTok. In a bag mix up over TikTok. No longer East Portland for you though. I want to know if that people them voting for come turn one big TikToker. And that people in East Portland voting for come though. If come turn one big TikToker. The road no longer East Portland want to fix. People don't want water. Want to fix up your constituency, brother, and low out TikTok. You over here clown out yourself in a mix up every day, bagger every day. Me I go tell you this. The people them sick and tired of you over here. Maybe them afraid to tell you, but me I go tell you. Come over TikTok, man. Go find something to do, man. Go work, do some work in your constituency, man. Yo, me say if an MP win one big TikToker, me say me a rank already, and when me look on the ranking, an MP that a rank on the ranking, you a TikToker now? Go find some work, though, man. Come over TikTok. You sick to muck over here. Enough of people them not like you, but them free to tell you. But me I go tell you, say the people them not like you. Go find some work, do. MP, you me attack. You know yourself at East Portland. You turn one big TikToker. Whole for work need to do down East Portland. We not see I do no work down there. Nothing we not see up on the ground down there. Find you win, you just turn your back on the people them. And every day they on TikTok. If you're in a pool, you're in a mix up. Go find something to do over East Portland, man. Come down and fight people them.
You know, I have to say thanks to my father, you see. The day when them bust my ass and teach me to read. Yeah, I make certain some learn to read. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you very much. Because what is this gibberish? What is that? Gibberish. What's that? Didn't you go to school? No, this is exactly the problem we're having in Jamaica. Too much of us can't even read. Can't make a sentence. You cannot speak a sentence and you cannot write it either. And that is the reason why PNP are gonna wrap around them finger. And can tell you all kind of tripe and trash and nonsense. Like this big buffoon, fool, Nikisha Burchell girl come out with a trash and a rubbish, a few hours ago, stating what Mr. Holness and Mr. Bruce did from what they didn't do. Those are just lies, Nikisha Burchell, because you have to be really dunce to come out with a statement like that, Nikisha Burchell. You're really dunce, proper dunce too. Right? Because, all right, you say your government tried to, ascertain the land for the people, which they didn't. Well, they did it, but they didn't. All right, listen to this now. Maurice Guy was a housing minister, I think, or was it Omar Davis? Right? So between them both and Pattison, sold the land to the now owner. But then tried a little government badness to take back the land to give the people them. That never worked. The judge threw him out and said that is disgraceful because you can't sell this man the land and want to take back the land. That we're not having that. Fine? So he then went back to the court in his own name. Not as the government this time, but as Maurice Guy. That didn't work out neither. The judge ran him out. And the judge made a ruling which was final. Say the people must get back them land and the other occupants must vacate. Alright? Alright. Shows you how you're done now, you're not bright none at all. The judge, the court, made a ruling which was final. So Nikisha Burchell, let me ask you something now. What you did want the Prime Minister and Bruce Golding and whoever else name I called it for do? The judge made a ruling that was final. Finale. Done. Finish. End. Sayonara. Done. See? The Labour Party does not operate a criminal organization like the PNP does. What the Labour Party does is operate within the ambits of the law. And the law says and the law is the final word of the judge, which is for the people to vacate and the rightful owner to get his property back. That is the law. That is the final order by the courts. What you want Mr. Andrew Holness and Mr. Bruce Golding to do? Break the law like you people were trying to do by taking the man. Look here. Wanna sell the man the land with the left hand and take on the right hand and try if you take away back the man land. See it? And take the man to court for his own land. Wanna sell him, you know. Wanna take the man to court for his own land. The judge thrown out twice. He choked the party, the government, the PNP government. The judge choked the PNP government and said, stop on the rubbish. That can't work. Maurice Guy went there with his own name and said, all right, may I represent the judge show him out to say that is rubbish, that can't work. You can't sell the man the land and not try to take it back. How in tarnations did Mr. Oldest and Mr. Golden got into this argument about the land? Tell me that now. They have absolutely nothing to do with it. Nothing. They came and saw that law, that order, that final order by the court in place. What could they have done? Unless you wanted them to break the law, like it's customary for the PNP to break the law and break the rules and say it's not a shackle. That's what you wanted Mr. Holness and Mr. Bruce Golden to do, to have done? No. We don't operate that kind of way. The Labour Party does not operate that kind of way. They operate within the ambits of the law. And what the court says is final. The court is an arm of government, but it is independent. It is an independent body. The government can't order the court to do nothing and change nothing. Whatever is placed into law by the government stays there. That is why you have an opposition. To make certain to keep the government in check, that them don't bandole the court system or the system overall. Right? But unfortunately, this opposition is a bandolo. We are trying to bandole the court and trying to bandole the government too, and trick the people them into thinking so them they dabble and knowing fully well that couldn't work. PNP, I want to make the people them in a problem, you know. PJ Patterson, Omar Davis, Patrick Atkinson, what the boy name? Maurice Guy. I want to make the people them in a problem. I want to sell the man the land, and when you don't sell the man the land, and I try if you tell the judge now, go to the appeal court to tell the judge, say, don't make the man move the people them off of property, why him buy from Uno. Well, if that is not a hold on and take away, stick up highway robbery, I don't know what else is a robbery. You sell the man the thing, and then you go to the appeal court to tell the judge, to tell the man, say, don't move the people them off of own land. And tricking the people to believe that they would be safe and them would be alright. And now, you look a big foot long mouth girl named Nikisha Birchall, you damn done self. Come and talk about the government bulldoze long land and railway. Which government is involved in any bulldozing? That was a private operation. The only arm of the government that was involved in that was the police. And this is customary for police to be on those scenes so as not to have history repeated itself like what happened in 2024 when they unalived that other gentleman in Westmoreland for his own land. Right? That's how the law operates. Right? So Nikisha Birchall don't come here telling anybody anything about Bruce Golden and Andrew Holness because they had no right to intervene in it. Because the court's ruling is final. Finale. Finis. Damn dunce, Nikisha Birchall. You're dunce like that woman you right the gribblish. You set up kuno mono. The government will not be breaking the law. Of course they will find solution, but not to break the law.
In Jamaica, especially Southern Chilani, where I'm from. You don't come out on old-fashioned politics, young people. Young people, when you bother follow on parents with the old-fashioned politics, Where from them come in a politics, they don't have a passport, they don't have no TRN, they don't have no NIS. So I see them place then there. And they tell us if we vote for this, vote for that. Who no go get no passport, no TRN, who no NIS, who no get farmer care and fly out and come better no life, who no pack up out of mama the office. Who no bother watch pet. I don't so pet stay if you don't know pet, you no feel say pet is a miserable woman and a hungry woman, but I don't so pet stay from young. Right now, if you them a so chillin', if you take a phone and post it and say, Mama, they give me card, you know, drop down. Because a person now come and say, hey, no for who they say this lady name is the Rumper and do not want so chillin'. Who no gonna na look, I go start from Jackson Town. People can show you how some Mama they give them. Mahogany Hall. People can show you how some Mama they give them. Stewart Town, people can show you how some Mr. Rumper give them. Sayers, Hobbs, House of Spring, Germantown, Freemanzal, Dutch Hill, Buckup Town, Halbert Town, Gravelian, Stettin, Wire Fence, Hallside, Tankhill, St. Vincent, Rock Spring, Spring Garden, Wassop, Chai, Wilson Run. Wait a bit. Greentown, Leachfield, Top Leachfield, Bottom Leachfield, Jewett, Lower, name them. Who no come out and post them and prove a negative them wrong. Who no get farmer card and come better no life. I want all a kid attack. Every day you no get up the cost government. I want farmer card change my life. Big up yourself, Matt D's. When me go and take Mama D and me do it for me, say Mama D give young people them bomba farmer card. When you sit down for no horse and no take care, when you come here, so you come behave with yourself and work. Obedient and work. Don't fight against no one another, because that most of the Jamaican do. In foreign, fight against no one another. Separate from no one another, so we're weak in foreign. One tall kid attack, you stay. The opportunity is here. A man lucky at that man. You they travel years of 20, 30 here, and you come here saying, and 1 year you come meet to luck. You get the car and come with the mentality for work, come with the strength for work, and don't let God out of his suitcase. Big up on yourself for one tall kid attack. Big up yourself, Mr. Rumper. One tall kid attack. Big up, God. I don't love talk about bad and negative too much.